Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. Thanks for joining us over the course of the next 2 hours. We've got 2 shows in one. Masterclass is coming your way in an hour's time, but look at that. Look at that clock there. That clock is ticking because we are here with 60-minute deals. 59.39 left for you to pick up the deals that we've got on this show. Basically, they went live 5 minutes ago on the website, literally 5 minutes ago, and then the deals are going to come off about 5 or 10 minutes at the end of this hour. So you've got 59.26 left to grab the deals, get them in your basket, get them checked out. It is stock versus clock, basically, because if the stock sells out, then you won't be able to get it. If the clock hits 0 and you haven't got it in your basket, then you won't be able to get it. So you need to be in, you need to be shopping, you need to be like Julie Palmer, who's already in, who says she's got credit card at the ready. You need your card handy, you need to get ready to shop because we are going to be fast and we are going to be furious, are we not, Debbie Fisher?
Yes, we are. We're going to get started straight away. Ben, I mean, honestly, it's a fast, I mean, really fast. We're going to start with some half-price deals.
We certainly are. Get them in your basket, get them tracked. First half price deal. Want some sparkle pens for half price? Well, you can have them. The prices today are absolutely ridiculous. Even if you're only coming into the show and say you've got, I don't know, £10, $10 to spend, you're going to pick up a lot of amazing deals. Like this, for example, $12.99, $18.99 for a set of our sparkle pens. For the next 58 minutes, you can have these for £5.19 of your platinum, $7.59. Beautiful if you want to add a bit of sparkle to your projects, if you want to create your own sort of sparkly backgrounds as well. Water soluble, they've got that beautiful brush nib of these as well. And you've got the 3 colours within this set. This is your soft pastels, you have got your rose quartz, you've got your soft jade, and you've also got your moonstone as well. I hear already things are flying out of the door. 6 minutes the deals have been live. They're live for another 58 minutes. Shop the day to see all of the deals. A nice way for you to be able to try these out. A nice way also for you to be able to stock up if you've already got them because yours will run out. So grab them now whilst they're that price. Don't pay $12.99 or $18.99. Pay $5.19 or $7.59 and thank us later. Next up, this. How have you got this deal? What the? What the?
Johnny loves me, he does. This is Johnny's deal and he knows I love this pad. It's a brilliant pad. It's our love is in the air. I do love these shows. I know they're a bit quick and sort of fast and furious, but you do get the best deals. This one, $1.99 if you're platinum. So if you've, I know, $1.99 or $2.78 in dollars. Honestly, it's such a beautiful pad. I just adore this one. Every single one of these papers is usable in every way. They're absolutely stunning papers. They're like sort of your wallpapers turned into a paper pad. You know when you get those really pretty home decor walls? Look at that. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it says love is in the air, but you can use this all year round. Great for Mother's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Going to be even nice as well to use with your Easter collection as well. So it's got those beautiful colour tones in there and just some really lovely patterns as well. So I absolutely do love this pad, and the fact that you're getting it half price when it's only been out, I mean, a month or so. You want to grab that one because today's price at Platinum is $1.99 or $2.78. Amazing.
56 minutes left on the clock. Hi, Linda Armstead in Maryland, Trudy Bickham in Florida, Stephen, Nicole, and Gamma 5203. That's Jane in Dallas, isn't it? I'm not working this week, so looking forward to the shows live. Anita Webber's in, Mistress Dow is in, Mary Beth Dawn in Minnesota, Laurie Barnett, Amelie Batiste, and Lakia say good day, everyone. We have got an unbelievable deal for you on our metallic paint markers. Half price deal on these as well. Snap them up only for the next 55 minutes. Can you get these for £3.99, $5.19. These are your metallic paint markers in the rose gold. So you get the 3 pens here. You're just going to prime them, pump them to prime them, and away you go with the colour that you've got here. These, by the way, are the oil-based ones. I know we do the ones which are water-based. These ones are oil-based, and you've got the 3 different size nibs on here. So the super fine 0.7mm nib, you've got your 3mm fine, and then you've got your 4mm chisel nib as well. And the thing is with these two, as you'll see on the side of the packaging, they will pretty much go and take to anything you want. I know a lot of people get these to use for pebble art, which I know is quite big, particularly with the kids, but you can pop these down into your wood if you like to make your own, like, MDF shapes. Metal, these will go onto. Plastic, if you want to be able to kind of pop these onto your glassware, you can. Ceramic, these will go down onto. Decorating a mirror, potentially, you can. Stone, paper, card. It's probably easier to say what these don't go onto. Grab them now. If you've already got them, again, as I say, a great opportunity to be able to stock up, not at $9.99 or $12.99, £3.99 or $5.19, but only for the next 54 minutes and 47 seconds. Producer Johnny has put this show together today. Thank him in the comments for the amazing deals. Don't thank me today. And they're normally like, oh, Ben, such a great guy. Thanks for all the great. There's nothing to do with me today. No, it's all about Big Pot, Producer Johnny. So thank him for these deals, but thank him later. Shop now. Next up, how many have we got of these? 300 left of these. These are going to fly. What price?
I know, and then they're gone. So once that 300, it sounds a lot, but when you're all shopping for them, it soon goes. I think linen cardstock has become the firm's favourite throughout the nation, isn't it? Throughout the world, because linen cardstock is so versatile. It's so brilliant in its use because you can use it for your mats and layers. You can use it to die cut, to emboss. It is just a beautiful textured cardstock. You're getting 24 pieces in all of these beautiful colours, and let me show you in their full glory. Look at these. Absolutely amazing cardstock. You've got more texture on one side, a smoother texture on the other side, which means you can stamp onto it. It has a white core, so when you tear it, you get a beautiful white come through. Sand it down when you emboss it, and that white will come through as well. It just makes it incredible cardstock to have. And today you're getting that half price. Was $14.99, getting it for $7.49, but actually your platinum price is $5.99 or $7.98. So grab that one because you're getting 24 sheets of all those usable colours, lovely bright colours. And if you do want to know which collection this come out with, it was with our lovebirds. So if you do need to stock up on that to go with your lovebirds, do so. But if you just want it for all year round crafting, there are the colours to have.
53 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. You're going to have to be quick. You're also going to have to be quick if you want this next deal off me. One of the best card pads that we have ever done. We've got less than 100 of these to go around. This really is stock versus clock. You've got 52 minutes or 99 chances to grab one of our amazing luxury mirror card pads. This is stunning. The vibrant metallics, where you get that beautiful luxury mirror card in a whole host of different colours, and then you get the embossed gold and silver detail onto each of the designs that you've got within this pad. 250 GSM, so you've got construction weight cardstock in here. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different designs that you've got within this pad, single-sided, and look at the designs that you're going to get in here. Absolutely stunning. If it's luxury you're after, you have got it in abundance in this pad. Normally, right, and people are happy to buy these. Look at the feathers on there. My goodness me. They're amazing. Normally, these will fly out the door every day. Whenever we have these on shows, $34.99, $39.95, people are happy to pay that price. These are going to go today for £13.99 or $15.98. So just know in your mind that these will fly. And what I will say, I really love that design. It's something quite, what's the word? Like quite...
Jamie's just said you need a waistcoat like that. You absolutely need a waistcoat like that.
Do you think?
Yes. Looks amazing.
What, made out of card?
I don't know. I'm thinking like when you get those shiny grey waistcoats that you wear for weddings, that pattern would look nice in those, yeah.
Oh, my goodness
me.
So
nice.
This is flying out the door, right? What I was going to say is feel free, and I know a lot of you were like, oh, well, at this sort of price, they're probably saying, you know, 1 per customer. I'm saying to you, right, we've got 98, 97, 96 of these left. If you want to buy all 96 of these, you go ahead and do it.
Boots.
Be greedy today. I don't care about that nonsense, none of that. Oh, buy one only, share with everyone else. You be as greedy as you want. When we do this price, don't worry about everybody else. You look after yourself, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Next, sequins.
Sequins, yes, we always need shaker sequins, don't we? These are amazing. They say Yuletide ones, but actually it's just because they've got that iridescent about them, but you can use these all year round. They're absolutely stunning. Whatever you use them on, it's a full pack you're getting there, which is incredible. Look at that. I mean, so pretty.
Beautiful.
So whether you're using them on your snow and you want to use them around Christmas, or you just use them in your shaker cards all year round, they're going to work really well. And today we've got a half price deal for you, platinum price $1.99 or $2.78. So that's a great one to have, and a great weight of bag. In fact, that one, it's jam packed. And I actually thought when I picked this up, Ben, that they'd put more in it, but it's sealed, so that is what you get inside. Are you getting 50 grams? You are. Yeah, absolutely. Amazing price and amazing value, but they are amazing quality as well, so grab those ones.
Less than 50 minutes to go. Come on, come on, come on. Roll up, roll up. Pat says, good morning, Ben, Debbie, Super CTV crew, and all my friends. I'm a little bit more awake now. Lalita says, good morning from Oakland, California. Ash Cambo, hello. Christine Mahoney. Carolyn Cooey is in. And Trudy Bickham says, thank you, Johnny. Jen Shank says, thank you, Johnny. And hello to Shaddai, who says, hello, my Lord Ben and Ms. Giggles. Please, whatever you do this next deal, do not tell the boss. Do not tell Sarah about this deal, because if you do, Johnny is going to get himself in big trouble. This is, I don't know why I'm hugging it. This deal that you've got here is incredible. You know the glass mat that you see our guys use day in, day out? Oh my goodness,
that's a brilliant price.
£13.19p. It is the platinum price, $20.99. It is only 150 available though, so you're going to have to be super quick if you want to pick this up. 13 by 19 cutting mat, and basically, like, you know, if you want ease of crafting, then this is the mat that you want to go for, because it's got everything that you need as far as you've got all of your card sizes on there for your measurements, so all your popular card size making, all of your measuring guides on there as well, whether you're metric or whether you're imperial, and it's super durable as well. So it's made of like that tempered glass. So do you know what? If you happen to perhaps, you know, nudge this or drop this, it's going to stand that kind of test for you as well. Brilliant if you want to do your cutting on, of course, with it being that tempered glass surface, no problem at all to use your knife on here. It's going to be absolutely perfect as well if you want to use this as your like mixing palette. You'll see our guys, the amount of times they'll like put the pens down onto here, you know, to create like a palette with the water on. Of course, you can do that as well. And the size is huge as well, 13 by 19 inches. You've got your little what do you call them? Little non-slip rubber feet on the bottom, so wherever you put this, it's going to stay in place. And look, even more reasons for you on the front there as well. So perfect for using with your hot glue gun, popular card sizes on there as well, as I've said. And if you like to do your soft craft as well, you've got all of your angles on there available for that as well. Nice and easy to clean too. And listen, if you are serious about your crafting and you haven't yet got one of these, I could kind of understand if you didn't want to pay £22, $35, but today's your opportunity to pick this up at that price. Yeah, producer Johnny's just said, we won't say that too loudly, we're sort of basically selling this to you today and we're not really making on it. It's got a cost price. So get it now. In 47 minutes time, if there are any of these left, they will go back up to that price. But don't you wait until then. Get it now for an absolute steal. Thank Johnny later. And if you're getting this, a great tool of the trade, you'll want to get this next deal with Debbie. It's ridiculous.
It is a ridiculous deal, yeah, absolutely. I love that one. I wish I had time to order another one because I'm thinking another one to go beside my one would work just perfectly well. Absolutely brilliant price, and Ben's right, you're getting that cost price. So grab the glass mats. Even good as well for the kids. They're crafting at the table. That glass mat, honestly, it just saves so much aggro with not getting in a mess. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's one of the best tools. I don't see it around very often. I sometimes think we haven't got them in stock.
Exactly right. It's hardly ever on show,
yeah,
isn't
I
it?
think Johnny's literally gone and picked everything, all these amazing tools. Anyway, the next amazing tool, you can see there, look at that ridiculous price, £18.74. In fact, your platinum price is $14.99. $14.99 and $23.99. Now, your guillotine, it's the smaller guillotine. It also includes an integrated scoring ball inside there as well, which is amazing. It has easy to grip handles. You've got a finger safety guard, so it's absolutely brilliant. Let me show you it in real. So you've seen us use it time after time. It's the one thing we use all the time on the shows. The great thing about our guillotines, I think we're the first one in the industry to come in with a scoring tool and a scoring grid, which means when you put your cardstock down, you can score those lines as well as make your cutting as well, which is incredible. Now, it's got a handle that stays up. If it does get a little bit loose, all you have to do, turn it over, just get a pair of pliers and tighten this little bolt here. So absolutely amazing. It then has, I've dropped me a tool. Just pop that back in there. It has a sword manufacturer's blade, which is incredible. So it is incredibly sharp, but it has this bit here, which is your little, so it goes, your paper would go underneath the slide. You would then place your fingers on to hold it down, and then look at that noise is so good, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So, and it's going to cut so much of your cardstock and mount board as well. But bear in mind, if you're going to use it a lot for mount board, keep it just for mount board, because it will eventually soften the actual knife itself. Even though it's self-sharpening, mount board takes a lot to go through, but it will cut it. So no matter what you're cutting through, it's going to be a perfect one to have, and especially at that price today, it's just incredible. Great gift for someone, even in the office. You know, we always have guillotines in the office, and the people use them all around the house. So a really good gift for someone, maybe for your dad for Father's Day, especially at that price.
That glass mat is a must, says Shadiah. Wow, great price for the glass cutting mat, says Pat. Mine stays on my craft desk and I really like it. Colleen says, love my glass mat. I use it every day when I craft. And Ash says, I have my eye on that glass mat, but I also have to watch my family. They are keeping a beady eye on me. Just when they're not looking, just quickly grab it, get it in your basket, get it checked out. Shadiah also says, I clean my glass mat with rubbing alcohol. It looks brand spanking new. Cleans off all the glue too. And how rude, says Julie Palmer. Yodel just rang the doorbell. It's one of my orders. Someone should tell them to deliver better shows. Yeah, don't. Yodel, we're on air. Come on, wait till after the show. Now, listen, this next deal you're going to see is just a case of grab as many of these as you want. We do have a deeper stock, but whenever we bring these to air on these shows, we sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Consumables, when it comes to your G2, your white cutting plate, normally $14.99, $19.99, platinum price £8.99 or $11.99. Incredible. And the problem is, I say we've got a deep stock of these, but when you consider how many hundreds, nay thousands of people who have got a Gemini II, the big stock that we've got of these could go very, very quickly indeed. So if you have a Gemini II, even if you've got your normal Gemini, actually, just to say that as well, these will work in your original Gemini. Your cutting plates over time, they are going to warp, aren't they? They are going to bend, they are going to banana because of the pressure that you've got from the machine. You need to always have more of these. And even if you say to me, well, actually, you know, I've already got my set, they're quite new, you know, I'm not going to need any for a while. At some point, you will need more plates. So why wait until they're at full price when you can go, well, actually, I'll grab myself a couple of these, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these today at that amazing price, stash them away, and then you've got them for when you need them at this price, rather than coming back and paying this price, or potentially coming back when you need them and us not having them. So all I can say with this is, whether you've got your G2 or your original Gemini, stock up on these today, Debbie, because as I say, at that price, you may as well buy as many as you can afford, right?
Oh, absolutely. Exactly that. Yeah, buy as many as you can afford. Remember to buy at least 2 at a time, because you're going to want more multiples of those, because eventually they are your consumables and they are going to get cut into and they are going to wear out. So yeah, that price is incredible.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, as I say, we've got a deeper stock of these, but I mean, we've done shows previously where in an hour we've sold like 400, 500 of these, so these could go bonkers. Get yours now before they disappear. You've got 42 minutes left. Debbie's got a deal on... on a creator card, and I cannot believe the price you're about to see this for.
I know, I certainly have. It's one of our larger creator cards. Originally, this was £26.99. You're getting it today for £4.07.
Bonkers.
£4.07. I know I keep repeating myself, but I just can't believe these deals, or $4.79. It's our Admiral Butterfly. It is a really large die. You're getting a lot of die for your money there, which is absolutely beautiful. So not only are you getting the inside cutting die, let me take this one off. So this one cuts the whole thing out if you put them in together, or if you just put this into the front of your card, it's going to cut all that fine detail into the front of your card, and it's just an incredibly good die. I would absolutely be placing that in my basket with all the other 60-minute deals, because it really is incredible value. Maybe again a gift for this one to go to. You've got only 41 minutes 20 seconds, which is just ridiculous. And honestly, we're not just telling you this, you know by now our 60-minute deals, they end at 60 minutes, so make sure you grab these bargains.
Next up, by the way, the comments are flying through. Lots of you shopping. Sensational Sky says, I've missed 15 of the 60 minutes. Fear not, we've still got another 41 minutes remaining, but that time does tend to disappear much quicker when we're in these shows. Remember, if you are just watching now, don't think, I'll come back and buy my deals in an hour's time. You won't, because they won't be here. That clock represents how long we have got left on these deals, and then they'll be taken off the website at that price, right? That we put back to the full price. Debbie's deal there on that credit card die, it will be $16.99 or $19.99 in 50 minutes time. So you can grab it now for £4, or you can wait for an hour and then pay £16 if you want. It's up to you. But you know what you need to do. Next deal you want to stock up on, our Violet Studio card and envelopes pack. Now, we brought this back, and I cannot believe this. Can I just get this correct? So I've got one set here, but we're doing 4 packs, are we? 12 in a pack, so you're getting 4 packs of your card blanks and envelopes, 6 by 6, 48 cards, 48 envelopes, and look at all the beautiful colours that you're going to be getting here. Such a handy size, and actually, I know a lot of you like to make your own card blanks, but as a stash builder, Debbie, just to have handy, beautifully coloured card blanks there as well. Yep. But even if you just want to chop into these and use these as mats and layers as well.
Absolutely.
What a bargain this is.
Such a bargain, yeah. And everyone will know how much they pay for their cards and envelopes, and to have all of these different colours to go, I mean, how amazing are these going to be for all your Mother's Day, Easter cards?
Collection.
Yeah, I mean, such beautiful cards.
So you're getting the 6 different colours in there, 2 of each, and then, as I say, we give you all of the envelopes to go with them as well. And don't forget, you get that 4 times over, which is, I mean, that's bonkers, £7.98 or $11.18. I think for anyone who's serious about their craft, you'll be multi-ordering this as well. Again, I know we're giving you 4 packs here, but if you decide that you want to buy these a couple of times, 3, 4 times over, fill your boots at that price, but do it in the next... I can't believe where the time's going. It felt like a minute ago I said we've got less than 50 minutes. We've now got less than 40 minutes. Be quick. Please do it now. Just to say also, I know I'm probably panicking you a bit, and you're like, we do give you about sort of 5 or 10 minutes grace time after the show, so it's not going to be a case of, you know, it gets to 3 o'clock and then you're like, oh, all my deals are gone. We'll give you time to check out, but you need to make sure you've done it about 10 minutes at the latest after the show. But fill your baskets now and get these deals. Next up, Debbie has got a brilliant deal on one of our Pro Art kits.
Absolutely. This one is the Way of the Samurai. I've not seen this one before. I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. I do like these art kits because what they do is they give you a new technique, a new way of how to use things, and they give you the most beautiful illustrations that you've seen. Let's have exactly a look at exactly what you get. because there are some uniqueness about these. Not only do you get everything to colour with, you also get all your pens as well, and you sort of get your inspirational sheet. So first of all, let's just take a minute to appreciate these pens. What? Oh no, I'm actually looking at the price.
Oh no.
For Illustrator and for our classics, you could not, right, so okay, let's put this into perspective. You cannot buy these pens for that price at all in any sort of deal. So not even to have everything you're getting underneath, that's amazing. You are getting an art liner in there as well, one of our amazing art liners, can I say, and you are getting your 5 different pens in your classic and your Illustrator. You absolutely want to get these. You want to give them as gifts. You want to multiple order these. I don't know how many we've got of them, but don't let these sit around. So first of all, you've got our amazing Illustrator pen. Go back and watch Craig, because he did a masterclass on the illustration. Ben actually learnt to use these Illustrator pens based on Craig teaching him, and they are absolutely amazing. Even you said you were amazed at how good they were, didn't you, Ben?
Oh my gosh, I had the best 2 hours with them. They're incredible.
Yeah, they really are. The brush nib on these is just that. In fact, your brush nibs on here cost far more for one of these than what your £7.19 is costing you.
And from my point of view, someone who isn't a colourist, what I coloured in, I couldn't believe that I'd done it. And I know a bit of that is down to the tuition, but it is also down to the fact that the pens are exceptional, aren't they?
Absolutely exceptional, yeah. So your Illustrator will give you your brush nib and a really small bullet nib. These ones will give you your chisel nib, so you've got that chisel nib in there, just do that so you can see it. And then you've got that amazing bullet point nib as well. So all 4 different nibs on there. And then on top of that, you are getting education, because we've popped in here this quick booklet, and it tells you how to get the most out of your pens, how to do your colouring, how you're going to add layers, how you're going to do a smooth coverage, overlaying mixed colours, blending between different colours, using your grade to add tones into them, and lightening existing colours. It's absolutely brilliant to have. What a gift to give to someone. Oh look, someone's been colouring that in already. Now this is actually good, because this is showing you how a chisel nib could lay down a lot of colour in one go. But you are getting not only your full black lined image. When you've practiced on that one, you're then going to get this one, which will allow you to do your own colouring on there without showing the lines. So it'll look like you've actually drawn and illustrated and pictured it yourself. And the imagery on here is beautiful. So many great ones to have.
Yeah.
I just love it. I think this is amazing. And the quality of the cardstock that you're getting, you're going to want to frame these once you've coloured them in. It's an unbelievable one. And then we're going to all the grey line ones. So you're getting 6 of each designs, and then you're grey lined as well. And you'll get a full one, uncoloured, nice and new. So you will be able to give that as a gift. I would be absolutely buying these. If you are someone that just loves your Illustrator or your classic, buy them for that price, just for those pens, even if you don't want to colour the images in, because that is a ridiculous price. £7.19 or $9.59. Grab those ones. Absolutely. I love that one, Ben.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Amanda. He says, the sun is finally out, which has cheered me up loads. Brenda Monroe, hello to you in Michigan. Hi also to Jenny, says, glass mat purchase. That's been one of the biggest sellers on the show so far. I've been wanting a second one and couldn't pass that deal up. And Trudy says, I figured out how to use the split screen on my iPad so I can make purchases faster. I know, I'm old, you say, Trudy. I get you. I totally get you with that. Listen, next up, what about this? You've got 34 minutes left. We're nearly halfway through the show. It's absolutely flying. Once that clock hits 0, the deals are gone. So you need to be shopping. If you love your acetate, Halloween is back again this year. I'm sure you are aware. 31st of October. Why not get your luxury foil acetate right now for £3.59? So again, with this, I'm not lying to you here. This is literally, we're basically giving this to you at cost price, basically, again. $14.99, $16.99. We're not making any money here. Take advantage of the deal. $4.07. So you're getting your 380 micron trick or treat acetate here, and you get 4 different designs. So we're giving you 3 sheets of each. The great thing about this is if you want to construct your little boxes, you can. If you want to cut into this, you can. You've got the Happy Halloween and that beautiful foil blue. You've got the spooky spiders here as well. And if I give that a little bit of a wiggle, you can hopefully pick up that sort of A little purple, bit of purple colour you got there as well, purpley black. What I love about this though is that you can flip it round, and if you want like the holographic and the silver, you've got that on there as well. Also in this set you have got the trick or treat in the green. Again, if I give that a little bit of a wiggle, you can see the holographic just pop up there, which I absolutely love. And then last but by no means least, no bones about it. No bones about it. This is a brilliant deal. He's laughing at his own jokes now. This is a brilliant deal. Look at all the different colours you get there, and you just wiggle that back and forth. So you get 4 sheets of the skulls, 4 sheets of the trick or treat, 4 sheets of the spiders, and then 4 sheets of the Happy Halloween. £3.59 or $4.07. It should be 15 quid or 17 bucks. Multi buy on that. Multi-order on the white plates as well, which I was showing you. The glass mat is flying out the door. Also proving very popular, all things sparkly. And Debbie's got some glitter markers.
I certainly have. These are exceptional. And I say that lightly because they really are some of the best markers that I've come across, especially for glitter markers. So they're great for the kids. They are fully washable because they're water-based inks. They've got a fine nib on them, so they're really great for drawing in. You want these for adults, but actually you can give these to the kids to be really creative as well. What I love about them is their ease of use, and they are really simple, and they are packed with absolute amazing glitter. So give it a little shake. You can hear the barbarian in there, so give that a little shake, and then when you come to laying them down, when you open all yours, you'll see that there's no colour in the ink. So what you want to do is give it that pump action where you're just popping that down onto your mat. You don't have to do it hard. You'll see, there we go, look, it's coming through straight away. There we go, all that ink is coming down to that nib. Once that gets soaked into that nib there, you're ready to go, and you get the most incredible. And
wow.
I know, I'm not even kidding you, Ben. You will love these because
I don't know if I've seen these before.
No, so they're one of the Violet Studio ones. Look, if I just bring this closer up so you can see that a bit better, and when I wiggle that, the glitter in there, look at that. I mean, it's absolutely incredible.
Packed.
They're beautiful, beautiful pens to use. And because of the price of them today, you could give these to your children, grandkids to use. They're water-based, so it means if you was to put it onto your glass mat as well, if you've gone for that glass mat, that amazing deal, the kids can then paint with that and pick it up and paint with those glitter markers, and they can make them all into glitter paints. So it's a really incredible marker. And the fact that you're getting 10 different colours on here is quite incredible. I think these are going to fly today because remember, those deals are not going to stay around for long, and you absolutely want to get them for $5.59 or $8.39.
Yeah, you do, but the problem you've got is that we are now officially halfway through the show. You've only got 30 minutes remaining to grab the deals. Once the clock hits 0, then we'll basically set another little clock going, which will say, oh, you've got 10 minutes left to check out your deals. So you need to be quick. You can get ahead of us. We're going as fast as we can through the deals, but if you want to see what else we've got, shop the day. Thank you, Linda, who says, I've just bought the glass mat, another one gone. I've also bought 2 more white G2 plates. If you own a Gemini or a G2 today, you'd be silly not to at least snap up a couple of those plates at that discounted price. Love that acetate. Says, Evil, it was fun to work with. Trudy says, this is better than Black Friday. Pretty good, isn't it? And Paul Prince says, good morning from South Carolina, where the sun is out after yesterday's rainstorm. The sun is certainly out here as far as the prices are concerned. You want a 70% saving on one of the honeysuckle dyes? Here you go, you can have it. This is the beautiful honeysuckle edgeable dye. What's so lovely about this as well is that obviously it's going to cut you that beautiful floral edge, and then it's going to give you the detail cut back into your card as well. So perfect just to add a lovely accent to your card. I mean, it can be the whole kind of front of your card as well. Colour into there, paper piece into there if you want to as well. You know, matte and layer that with all the different colours if you want to do that as well. Just a lovely die to have. And by the way, if you love these sort of dies, I believe we've got a collection of edgeables coming up later on in Masterclass, but I might have dreamt that. £12.99 or $14.99 is your normal price here. For the next 28 minutes, you can have this die for £3.11 if you're platinum, or $3.59, but do be quick. Next, Debbie is about to get funky.
I wanted to sing and then I sort of stopped myself. Yes, I was going to think of the funky pigeon then.
Do the funky. Oh, the funky pigeon.
Yeah, the funky pigeon. And then I was like,
funky pigeon, Dad.
Yeah, and then I thought, no, let's not do the funky pigeon. I actually had a second thought about it, which is good for me. Normally it just comes out of my mouth. Yeah, funky foam, which is absolutely amazing. No funky pigeons here, just funky foam. And it is absolutely incredible. You're getting your black and white and you're getting your colours. So you're getting all these amazing colours in here. So right through from your greens, pinks, blues, you've got red, orange and your yellows in there. And then you've got a full 6 of your white and 6 of your black. Now don't think of just funky foam as crafting with the kids. This is amazing stuff to use with all your crafts, which is it really is one of those mediums. Once you start playing with, it's absolutely brilliant. Also, you can make your own foam tabs on this as well. So if you're laying down a green cardstock, cut off green pieces and glue them on the back. Then that way you won't see them when you're coming to do dimension on your cardstock and any other colour that you're thinking of. It die cuts like a dream. So any die cuts that you've got, you can cut through it. You can use it in so many different ways. It's great for Matt and Leon, and it is great for the kids as well. So if you want to do Easter projects with them, you want to cut out, thinking like a funky foam yellow egg with that new egg dye, that cracked egg dye would look amazing with this. And today you're getting it for a ridiculous price of $3.19 or $4.79. So grab those. You're getting 24 sheets in total. So that is an exceptional value. So grab those while they last.
You've got 26 minutes left, 26 and a half minutes, and then that deal has gone. Next up, figure and portrait illustrators. I have a absolute newfound love for the illustrators after last Friday. They're just such a brilliant pen to work with. And like I said, I feel like if I can get the results that I got with the illustrators on Friday, then anyone can achieve it. If you've never tried the illustrators, from someone, as I say, who is not, much of a colorist, then grab these because, as I say, I coloured in a beautiful rose on Friday and I still look at that colouring that I did now and can't believe that I did it. And it's all down to, yes, it was down to a bit of knowledge, of course, which Craig had imparted, but down to these pens. This is your opportunity to try out these illustrators, which are just stunning. I actually used one of them, ones from this set, actually, the CR1, the silk, because I was doing it in sort of like a pinky colour. But they are incredible. Your dual-ended alcohol markers. You've got your fine nib this end, of course, for doing that more fine work, but I think, more often than not, 95% of the time, you're going to be using this end, that Japanese brush nib. And as we always talk about, that's the expense of the pen, really. These nibs are incredible. And I cannot stress to you, and Debbie will tell you, as someone who's only just started using these, because I tend to sort of colour with tri-blends and was a bit scared to use illustrators. Once you start using these, they become very addictive because it's like colouring with a feather.
Yes.
Isn't it? It's so light, and you're able to be very expressive with the flicking motion with these as well, aren't you?
Yeah, they're a really easy technique to get to grips with, and once you start using them, they are the pen I always say I wish I can put into people's hands, because once you've got them and start using them, they are an absolute joy to colour with.
Try these today, right? If you're already a fan of illustrators, you don't need me to stand here and tell you that, the opportunity to pick up this pack for $22.39 or $27.99 is incredible. But if you are on the fence, if you love your alcohol colouring, you're thinking, I want to give the illustrators a go, pick these up today and then you will thank us later. Those are the 12 colours you're going to be getting in this set. So you've got all of those colours. And once again, check out the website, check out the sales section of our website. You might find more of the illustrators in there because, of course, the more that you've then got, the more opportunities then you've got to be able to do all of your blending and shading too. But I cannot tell you and stress just how brilliant these pens are. Grab them, give them a go. It's a try me price today. I mean, pretty much. What are you getting off there? £17 if you're platinum. You're getting $22 off. Try them now at that price, but only for the next 23 minutes because the price will go back up. And listen, if you are thinking about getting into colouring, trying different things, what about this deal on some pencils?
I know, absolutely. I just adore it when we give money off on our colouring mediums, because I get so many people say that they're too afraid to try something. And although we do artist quality but not at artist prices, that it's still something that we invest into with our money. And sometimes if we're feeling a little bit afraid to put our money into something that we're not sure that we're going to be good at, when we do offers like this, it's your chance to buy it and see what everyone's talking about, because actually aqua pencils are one of the best mediums that you can use, especially if you don't know where to start. Now, even though these say portrait, you can see all the colours at the top here are for all sorts. So whether it be your flowers and your backgrounds, your landscapes, you've also got all those browns for all your woods, your hairs, your skin tones. It's a really beautiful collection to have. And because they're water-based pencils, it means you can colour an image and you can leave it. You can leave it till tomorrow, you can leave it till next week, you can leave it till next month, and then as soon as you get a wet paintbrush and activate it and paint, you feel like you are the artist. They really are beautiful pencils to use. If I turn it around, you'll be able to see those colours a little bit better. So you've got some really gorgeous colours there, lots of undertones as well with your darker colours and lots with your lighter colours, and you can blend these together as well. You can create little colour swatches where you can colour it onto your swatches and then paint from those swatches. So great again for the kids if you want to do them their own little colour palette. Give them one of those water brushes with a chamber of water in them, and then they can paint their own images, which is amazing. Now let me show you the pencils themselves, because they come in the tin like this. I'll turn it round so you can see them better. They're really thick, chunky pencils as well, so they are packed with amazing pigment. Now the great thing about our pencils is the fact that they are all pigment and really good substance in them to hold them together. There's no talky binders or anything that shouldn't be in there. They're an amazing pencil to have. They're fully blendable with water, and if you shave little pieces off, or you want to use your pencil sharpener when you're sharpening them, put that onto wet cardstock and you get like a confetti technique that sort of goes over it.
That's so cool, that.
So it's such a cool effect. But the fact that these are blendable pencils, they are pencils that are going to react with water. You might have one of our clear sparkle brushes, use one of those. That's going to be amazing as well. But they are exceptional quality pencils. Please keep them in the tin as well, because that's going to keep them really well. It means that they won't break. It means that you're going to keep them to hand in one place. But today you can grab these for platinum price $13.99 or $16.79 in dollars. So exceptional quality and exceptional value today with those with that prices.
Are we surprised to learn that one of the biggest sellers of the show is the glass mat? I am not surprised to learn that, because it is a tool which every craft room needs. And I think more than anything, actually, if you haven't got a craft room or a designated craft space, this is going to be perfect, because as Debbie alluded to, you know, it's great. I mean, it's a substantial weight to it. That's that tough and tempered glass that you've got, so it is substantial, but it is portable, and it's so easy to have this, rather than, you know, if you're crafting on the kitchen table or the dining table, to have this there in that space, whether it's painting, whether it's gluing, whether it's cutting that you're going to be doing, this is perfect to go for. We have only got, though, 100 of these left. Already 50 of you have jumped in shop for this, because the price is insane. £13.19 if you're platinum, $20.99. You've got less than 20 minutes now remaining to pick up this deal, and it's a huge size as well, 13 by 19, so you can make all of your different popular card sizes on here. What I love about this, Debbie, as well, is you've actually got the different markings for the different card sizes, so again it helps you create the cards, doesn't it?
Absolutely does, yes. It's also a really good pastry board as well, so if you want it in the kitchen, literally roll your pastry out, you can cut onto it as well.
So get a second one for the kitchen,
a second one for all round the house, a third, fourth for that price, Ben, because I think they're brilliant. Great for the office, great for anywhere that you put them. It's going to protect your surfaces. So you might have a craft room, but then you might do some bits down on your dining room table. Just have one down in the kitchen, have one in the office. It's going to be amazing. So I can't stress enough how good our mats are, and the size of them are so good as well. It's surprising that this is your work area, and it will become your constant when you're working with whatever you're doing. Even when the kids are playing, get one out for those, because then their Play-Doh can go on there. It's not going to stick to it. It's washable. It's just a brilliant mat to have. So yeah, kitchen, office, playroom, your craft room, wherever you want one at that price, definitely grab them.
Easy to clean, as a lot of you have chatted about as well, whether you're putting your glues down on here, whether you are, putting your inks. How many times do we see our guys use these as a mixing palette? They're perfect for doing that. And as I say, multifunctional too. At this price, incredible. Less than 100 of these to go now. They are flying out the door. If we've got any left in 18 minutes time, you'll be paying that price, not that price. Buy yours now. And as I said, if you've already got one, like, Debbie's been talking about, maybe think about getting one for, downstairs, for the kitchen, wherever it might be, but grab them at that price because they are disappearing. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Cindy Condi says, the pencils Debbie shows are fabulous. Make my colouring look like a pro. And M says, good morning from California. I've got my order in so I can relax now and enjoy the shenanigans. There's no relaxing here. We're ploughing on for the next 18 minutes. Are you back to that paper pad? Oh,
I've gone back to this one because this one's flying as well, and I'm not surprised because anyone that got this when we brought out all our Valentine's and love collections will know they'll be using yours. I definitely need another one of this. I've nearly used all of mine, and I've used it because every single page in these, and I say it all the time, Ben, when I used to get pads years ago, there was always pages in it that I just wouldn't use.
Yeah.
It's almost like they do a lovely page and then that's all right page. Oh yeah, that's a lovely page. That one's horrible. It's like they would put purposely, like let's just do a print that we don't like in there, or prints that we can't get rid of. We'll just put them in that paper pad. And you used to always find ones that you didn't like. With our pads, there's never one that you don't use. They're all amazing. And this is beautiful. Let me show you just the pages that you're getting in there. I mean, look at these. They're beautiful florals, but you've also got some sort of different hearts. You've got some mass patterns. They're a gorgeous tone as well. You can use them for anything. I mean, you can use these for new baby. You can be able to use these for Easter. You're going to be able to use these for Mother's Day, for birthdays, for weddings. There is so, look at that. I mean, it's so beautiful. I would definitely be multiple ordering these because for that price, $1.99 or $2.78, you've got an absolute bargain in a 6x6 pad there. I adore these. One more we've got at the back there. There we go. So absolutely gorgeous designs. Grab that because that is flying.
Loads of you telling me what you're shopping for. Can you also, if you haven't yet commented, what are you popping in your basket? Probably, I would say definitely, in the next 16 minutes, if you own a G2, you're going to get more of these. If you own a G2 and you're not getting these into your basket, I do think you're missing a trick because your white cutting plates are one of those consumable elements with the power of your Gemini machine. You're going to find, and you'll know over time, your plates are going to warp, your plates are going to bend, just for the nature of the beast, really, isn't it? And you'll need to buy more of these as your crafting journey continues. Why pay full price when you can buy more now? And get a couple of these. Obviously 2 at a time is what you're going to be needing. Maybe think about getting 4, getting 6, because you're saving, if you're platinum today, £6, $8 on the price that you should be paying for these. Don't wait, because as I say, what will happen is you'll get to a point where you'll need the plates. You'll either come back and you'll pay full price, or you'll come back and it'll be the day, it always happens, isn't it? But the day we don't have them in stock. So get them now. Even if you've just started using a set of new white cutting plates on your machine, get these now. Put them away in your drawer, and then you've got them ready to go. These are the big ones, of course, as well. So the 9x12.5. And again, like we said, if you even just got the original Gemini machine, these will obviously work in there for you too. If you are a Gemini 2 or Gemini owner, this is a must-have deal. Make sure you snap it up. 15 minutes and seconds left to go. So get it now whilst you can. Very, very popular. These, alongside that glass cutting mat, have been very, very busy already. You've still got 15 minutes to make your mind up and grab these deals, but after that you are going to be paying full price, so go swiftly. Debbie's got another deal. She's flashing some acetate at me over there. Yeah,
380 micron, which is a really construction strong acetate, and absolutely amazing. I love this. I haven't got a full pack here, but you will get a full pack, and you can see you get 4 sheets of each one of these. So you've got your leaves, you've got this script one, that's the one I can't show you because it's all gone out here. You've got your plaid as well, which you could be using all year round, and you've got the amazing pumpkins. When you can get a pad like this, which is usually, I mean, is that say $29.99 or $39.99? $19.99.
Yeah.
$19.99, $22.99. Today's platinum price is £4.79 or $5.51. It's absolutely incredible. Let me show you the pumpkin one. Look at this. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. You're getting 4 sheets of that one. If I turn it round and you just want silver, the back of it is silver, so really gorgeous. gorgeous design, or you can have that traditional orange. We've then got the leaves, so all these fallen leaves are gorgeous as well. You are getting a protective film over each layer. You're getting them in red, but again, if you turn that round, you can have them in the silver if you want to. And then the last one I've got to show you is that plaid, which is just, I mean, it's incredible, absolutely amazing. And again, because it's sort of got a reddy orange colour, you could use that for Christmas, you could use that all year round. It's just a really lovely one to have. And then again, if you turn it round on the back, you've got it in the silver as well. So even though we've got those colours that are traditional to Halloween, you've then got them to use in the silver as well. And then you get your 4 sheets of the script one as well, which I don't have here. I think it's been raided, this pack, but you will get all those 12 sheets of that amazing acetate, 380 micron, which is super strong, so really good for your construction weight. And you can grab that today for that amazing price of $4.79 or $5.51.
Next up, slide, stash and store. So, 2 options. So there's this one, where you'll get 3. So these are the ones that initially were created and made to store your fat quarters in, but they're a lovely size to be able to store pretty much whatever you want in them. Slide, stash and store, because basically you're going to be sliding these out with the little finger hole created there. You're going to be stashing all of your goodies in there. So in this case, we've got a load of fat quarters in there, and then you're going to be storing it away after you've finished. You'll get 3 of these included for that ridiculous price of $2.39 or $3.10 if you're platinum. But what's really nice, if you'll notice on the front there, you've got those little slats. And then on the back, you've got these little hooks. So what you can do when you've got multiples of these, as you will have, you can simply just hook them onto each other. And then, you know, you can create like a little train of storage, if you like. Great to have out on the craft desks as well. Whatever you want to store in them, you can. 3 you're going to get for that price of just $2.39 or $3.10. And then you've also got our longer stash and stores as well. And again, this one is the, what is this, 14 inches this. So you'll get 3 of these included again for $2.39 or $3.10. Nice size once again to store things like your glitter paste. We've got your pot of fabric coat in there. I mean, you could put your ink pads in here if you wanted to, but what's nice about this is if you have got your shells or like your calyx units, these you can obviously push quite deep into there, store everything in them. When you need it out, you've got the little sort of thumb tab there where you can pull out and get everything ready to go. 3 of those you'll get, instead of $9.99 or $12.95, $2.39 or $3.10, but only for the next 11 minutes and 10 seconds, because the price is going to go back up on all of the items that we've got on this show. You'll have 10 minutes to check out after that 11 minutes has elapsed. Something which has been so popular over Debbie's side of the studio is this colouring kit.
Yeah, really popular, and I'm not surprised, honestly. If you've not gone for this, you have to go for it just to get the markers in this pen kit, because look at that price. Now, this was originally $29.99 or $39.99. It's incredible value getting these markers for £7.19 or $9.59. If you know anybody that either wants to start a colouring journey or loves colouring, this is a great gift for someone, because it comes all boxed in there. If I turn it round, you'll be able to see you get all your markers in there, you get an art liner in there, and you get all of these colouring as well. So it's truly incredible value. I feel like we're completely giving this away. Now, the pens themselves are our top quality pens. We've got 5 of our classic markers, and the classic markers have a chisel nib on one end and they have a bullet nib on the other end. So you've got those 2 different nibs on that one pen, which is incredible. These are alcohol-based markers. And then you're getting your illustrator markers, which are our creme de la creme when it comes to markers, where you are getting that amazing Japanese brush nib, and you're getting a really fine illustrator bullet nib as well. So great if you love your colouring, but also great if you love illustration work, if you love drawing, they're going to be perfect. You're getting 5 of those, and you're getting your fine line art marker, which is a 0.3. So it's that real fine nib as well. So just for writing, doodling, zentangling, it's going to be a great pen for. You're getting all of those pens for $7.19 or $9.59, but then you're getting all your sheets and your a sheet that tells you all your information that you need on how to colour, but you're getting all of these, which are incredible. They're just beautiful illustrated samurai sort of warriors,
Yeah,
really.
they are.
I absolutely love them. Just beautiful, beautiful images. You're getting 12 of those in there, plus your information sheet, and you're getting all of those pens, 10 pens in total, plus your art liner for just a ridiculous price. So grab those, because that price literally in less than 9 minutes, it's going to be gone.
Like you said, even if you've no interest in the images to colour in, for the
Just
pens
take
alone.
for the pens. Yeah, absolutely.
This next deal is also flying, and I'm not surprised. Just like for your crafting stash, look at all the card blanks and envelopes you're going to get here. It's the Violet Studio 6x6 card blanks pastels collection. So you've got these beautiful pastel colours, 6 colours. You're getting 2 of each in there as well. So you get all of those included, plus all of the envelopes as well. And you're getting that 4 times over, okay? So you get the 6 pastel shades in there. You get the 12 lots of envelopes included too, but we're giving that to you 4 times over. So essentially it's 48 card blanks, 48 envelopes, and so many people I know love to have those pre-made card blanks. But like we talked about earlier on, you know, if you just wanted to get this and you wanted to, you know, cut the card blanks in half, so you've just got loads of beautiful pieces of coloured 6x6 cardstock, then it's worth doing that. The price is incredible. Just to reiterate again, you will get this 4 times over. So 48 card blanks, 48 envelopes for £7.98. Bonkers, 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 $11.18, but you only have 7.5 minutes left, and then the price will go back up. So for anyone who's serious about their crafting, this is just going to enhance your crafty stash. And the colours, perfect for this time of year. What have you just bought recently? The Easter collection. I mean, come on, you couldn't ask for a better palette of colours to go with that collection. So snap this up now. Thank producer Johnny later. These have been his deals. You've still got time if you've just joined us. 7 minutes before the deals disappear. What are you waiting for? They're an absolute snip. And if you're talking about snipping things, you'll need one of these.
Well, it's our guillotine. It's our amazing guillotine. It's the smaller one. We do 2 sizes, a larger one and the smaller one. The smaller one is brilliant for all your smaller projects, sort of for your A4 cardstock to put through. It is just amazing. It gives you everything from your platform size from a 6 1/4 to 8 3/4. It also gives you an amazing grid, which you can measure things on, but also you can do your scoring on there. You've also got your amazing sharp sword knife, and I say sword because Leanne went to the sword manufacturers to get the blade done. But the fact is, to have that scoring tool inside, it's all compact. It means that you can score at the same time. You've got all of this grid. You've got your ruler on the top to be able to get your precision lines. It is dead straight, spot on. And what I mean by that, some guillotines, as you cut down, they will shorten your card a little bit. Ours is absolutely perfect, so you'll get precision cutting every single time. Even from the sliver that you want to cut to a bigger piece of card, you're going to get that correct positioning. I love the fact that you've got your safety barrier here, so always hold your fingers onto here. If I turn it that way a bit, there we go. No, is that way. There we go. This piece here, you slide your card underneath, hold that down, then you'll know your fingers will never get chopped into that, because that is a sharp blade on there. And if you do have any difficulties with your arm getting a little bit looser, and I always say it because sometimes it does with a lot of use, you've got this little nut here, you just want to tighten that up and then it will be good to go again. But absolutely brilliant. I'm not surprised it's flying out the door, because you've got incredible value on this today, $14.99 or $23.99.
Thank you everyone for the lovely comments coming through. What's in your basket? The pencils are fabulous, says Cindy. Hi to Pamela who's joined us. Lorraine's joined us as well. Did you know, oh, nearly dropped it. We've got a brilliant deal on our luxury mirror card. Not many of these remaining though now. If you want to grab this deal at half price, then your discount on top as well. This is the beautiful vibrant metallics where you've got the gold and silver embossed detail on all of these fantastic metallic colours. And what's great about this as well is the fact that you've got so many beautiful colours, so many beautiful designs that you can use across a whole host of different collections. Love the blue and the silver there with the beautiful swaddles. You've got that almost sort of damask effect there with the silver emboss on the blue. I mean, that is such a cool effect, the silver on the purple. You've got the florals on there as well, which are absolutely stunning. You've got the 8 different designs here, and you're getting 3 sheets of each. The reds and the gold, I think, are very, very classy indeed. And as I say, this is one of the most popular pads that we do. 250 weight on this, GSM, so construction weight cardstock. $34.99 or $39.95 is the price, you know, that these sell for. You can get this pad today for £13.99 or $15.98. If you want to multi-order these, feel free to do so. Don't worry about kind of leaving a few behind for everybody else. If you want to buy 10 of these, feel free. We're very, very busy in the final few minutes. What we're seeing now is people are checking out baskets. People have stocked up their baskets, checking them out. You need to be thinking about doing that right now. But before you do, you might want to get some funky foam in your life. Yeah,
another thing we're going to show you again, because this is flying as well. You're loving the funky foam. And I think for me, Ben, funky foam has so many uses. Whether you're die cutting it, or whether you're just using it for your foam pads underneath, or whether you're giving it to the kids to just play with. It's a great medium to use. It looks fabulous on everything. It's gonna, this coloured pack here, where you're getting your reds, your yellows, your oranges, your blues, your pinks and your green, with all of those for Easter, that's gonna be a fabulous one to cut those eggs into, to cut your little chicks and matten layers. It's absolutely incredible quality. It's really thick as well, so it's a really good weight and really good for die cutting. It die cuts like a dream, and it's just a lovely medium to have in your stash. So yeah, grab those, because today you're getting that half price, or nearly half price deal. It is a half price deal, and you're getting that for $3.19 platinum or $4.76. But do be quick, because that clock is ticking. But you're going to want to grab those ones. But for me, I think today, Ben, it's definitely that mat, the glass mat. Such a good buy.
Yeah, it really is. You've got 2.5 minutes.
I know.
Ooga. That hour's flown over, hasn't it? 2.5 minutes, quick as you can. Just a few deals that we showed you at the top of the show in case you weren't here. An absolute snap it up deal as far as the metallic paint markers are concerned. 3-piece rose gold collection. These are the oil-based markers that we do. 3 pens you're going to get in total here. Shake them to wake them, and then you're going to prime them just with that little pump, aren't you, to get that beautiful colour flowing. 3 different size nibs on here. So you've got your 0.7mm superfine nib, you've got your 3mm fine, and then you've got your 4mm chisel nib too. And it's that beautiful rose gold colour that you're going to be receiving. And like I've said, if you're looking for a pen which will take to pretty much every surface, then this is the one to go for. Ceramic, yes. Glass, yes. Wood, stones, yes. If you want to, I don't know, decorate up a mirror, you can do that. Pretty much these will go onto everything. And again, if you already love them, grab them. If you don't know about them and you want to try them, it's a try me price at $3.99 or $5.19. Just before we disappear in about 90 seconds time, this deal could sell out your linen cardstock. Yeah,
and I'm not surprised. It's what we use all the time, isn't it? I can't get enough of linen cardstock, and we tend, I don't know how, but we tend to do a different tone of colour cardstock every time we bring out a different collection, and it's incredible cardstock. Our luxury linen, it is really, it's renowned now. Everybody is taking us up on this linen cardstock, and when you can get it at such an amazing price, that $5.99 or $7.98 is just a buy me now price. Get it in your basket, get it home, but this is selling out really fast, so there's not many chances to grab this.
Just before we disappear, let me tell you, there are only, I can't believe this, 82 chances left to grab the glass mat, the 13x19 glass cutting mat. You see it here on the shows day in, day out. Whenever we go to that overhead camera, the guys use this, and simply for the fact that this has got all the popular card making sizes on it that you want. You've got your tempered glass cutting surface, imperial, and your metric measuring guide. It's huge. You've got the non-slip rubber feet on there, easy to clean, easy to use for your inking, for your cutting, for your gluing, for your paint palettes, everything that you need and more here. Normally $21.99 or $34.99. It's £13.19 or $20.99. You've got 10 seconds left of this particular show. You will get 10 minutes to check out your baskets. 3, 2, 1. That was your 60-minute deals. It flew over, didn't it? Listen, you've got 10 minutes now to check out your basket, so please do not hang about. Don't go for a cup of tea or mosey off and think, oh, I'll come back and check my basket out later. There's a 10-minute window now where you check out and you get the deals. In 10 minutes time, they're gone off the website. It's almost as if this show never happened. So you know what to do. We'll give you a little bit of time now to get checked out, grab those deals, and when we come back, will be a little less manic. We're going to be diving into a masterclass, all things mixed media. So again, if you've had a look on the website, you shopped the day, you've seen some of the deals on there, what do you want to see? We've got glitter paste, we've got sprays, we've got gilding waxes, we've got gilding flakes. Let us know what you want to see over the course of the next hour, and we'll incorporate that into our masterclass. But more importantly than that, get to the checkout and we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes time.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Bria's misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelopers, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low tuck tape and brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick writing pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft knives, full press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, ultimate first compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back, everybody. We're 3:05 here in the UK. You're very welcome to join us here on Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. You've got about 4 minutes left to check out your baskets if you haven't yet done that for our 60-minute deals. I love this from Amanda Hubbard. She says, I've just spent £55.49, but I've saved £224.
Wow.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That is pretty good, yes.
I love that more than anything. It's nice to go, oh, I've only spent this, but then when you see the saving flash up of what you've made, that's insane. That's incredible. Yep. So I know you're obviously going to be watching us now, but please make sure you do check out these baskets. You've got about 4 minutes before those deals will disappear. We're going to masterclass it for the next 50 minutes or so, and we're going to look at all things mixed media. And we've got some brilliant bundles on the show. Our mixed media starter kit incorporates, pretty much everything that you would want to have a bit of a play with. And what's so lovely about this actually is that you've got something for you as a newbie or a beginner to have a bit of a play with. But if you are someone who loves your mixed media, you've got, again, a little bit of everything to kind of stock up on. If I show you everything you're going to get here, and shout up in the comments, because I know, Debbie will obviously fill the time with inspiration and ideas, but if there's anything particular you want to see, then give us a shout, give us a holler. But within this particular kit, your mixed media starter kit, essentially, you're paying for your gilding wax there, and you're also paying for your 3D embossing folder. So the 3D embossing folder comes with it's butterflies. I'll show you on a board in a second, but you've also got a beautiful die in there and stamps as well. Pay for this, and then we give you everything else in the set for free. So you've got your Precious Pastels glitter glue, 3 pots of that. You're also going to get 2 pots of the glitter paste from the Floral Elegance collection. You've got the Summer Meadow spray, the shimmer spray, and then we're giving you a pot of our beautiful rose gold Gilding Flakes. You're also going to get the stencils. Now, this is one of the 3-pack stencils that we did, the Art Deco range. You get your large 8.5 by 8.5 sort of background stencil with those beautiful shells on, or the fans, if you like. And then you've got your main icon image, and then your border stencil on there too. If I show you those on boards, the embossing folder with the splendid butterfly looks like that. So you've got those beautiful butterfly elements. Looks so good, I think, now we're doing these on the metallic cardstock. So you can really appreciate the beautiful emboss that you've got. You've got your butterfly dies there as well. And then also you are going to be receiving the stamp that goes with that too. And then on top of that, just to quickly show you your stencils that you're also getting. So the Art Deco stencils. Big background stencil, as I've said, that kind of icon stencil, and then you've got the beautiful Art Deco design on the border stencils as well. All of that for 20 quid or 28 bucks, I think is incredible. And if it's dipping your toe into the world of mixed media that you want to do, you can't really, Debbie, can you ask for a better collection than this? Because it's just a little bit of everything to sort of try out, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, I really do love collections like this, because it's exactly that. You can dabble in it, and if you've already got some of it, you'll know you want to come back for some more, because a lot of that is your consumables. The actual stencil that's in there, the big stencil, is one of my favourites. It's my go-to that I use time and time again. It's great for doing all your background techniques. I love the fact that we've put everything in there to be able to use with it. The only additional I would say to put with that is maybe some ink pads to ink through your stencils as well. But apart from that, that as a mixed media set and having a little dabble and trying them out, the glitter glues are fabulous. I've used lots of glitter glues in the past, and those are amazing, and they're super strong as well. So if you really have to and you run out of glue, use those, because they're super strong glue. But yeah, I love everything in that collection.
It's funny you said that last time, and I'd never twigged, and obviously the clue is in the name, glue. But I mean, you wouldn't, as you say, day to day, but if you ever got to the point where you're like, oh, I haven't got any, you can literally use it as a glue.
Absolutely, and because it's a really sticky glue as well, and it's really flexible, so it's a brilliant glue. Yeah, brilliant.
And again, shout up if there's anything particular you want to see from that set, even if we're just sort of laying it down for you, then please let us know, because this show is yours. We've also got actually a mixed media technique goodie bag in here, and again, this is brilliant, because if you're getting things like this collection here, chances are you'll want more stencils and more things to be able to play with. And this is right, I cannot believe that price. You are going to be paying £16 or 24 bucks for all of this. Yeah, it is. This is crazy. I got producer Johnny worried now. He's very thorough, but I sometimes I look at something and go, So I think, yeah, anyway, I'll carry on. You're going to get the dancing couple from the Day of the Dead collection, right? And then you're also going to get this beautiful set of frames. So the bold florals that Sheena brought a while back. You've got the Art Nouveau frame there. It reminds me of the old sort of silent movies, the frames that they used to have on those movies. You've got that outer frame and then all of the sentiments to go with. So hello, so you, thankful and thinking of. Then everything else you get, you're not paying for. So, a 3-pack of stencils. That is the contemporary florals. So 3 beautiful floral stencils in a 5x5 size. Wait till you see, like, this is a never-ending bag here. You're also going to get one of our beautiful partial embossing folders, these. So this one brings you that beautiful scene of the champagne cork flying out of the bottle, the chinking glasses and the confetti. You get a little bit of a space left at the bottom. So as you can see on the front of the packaging there, you can pop your own sentiment. You're also going to get from that same collection the birthday cupcake. Again, 3D embossing folder, partial embossed to leave you that space at the bottom to add to yours. These are 6x4. I can't believe this. Also, for free, you're getting the Floral Meadow 2D embossing folder. That one is one of those beautiful illustrated embossing folders that we did just a little while back. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, that's brilliant for 16 quid, can't be any more, there is. You're also going to receive a set of stencils called White Christmas. So these are 7.5 by 7.5. If I flip that around again, you can see you're going to get your tree stencil, you've got a snowflake stencil, and then you've got a wintry scene. You're thinking, oh, there's no more in there, is there?
Ben, we just had 60-minute deals.
Do you know what? Doesn't this feel like deja vu? It's the wrong show for this. You're then going to get 3 more stencils in the form of the Cozy Christmas. So if I flip that around again, those are 7.5 by 7.5. You've got a stencil. You've got a bell, you've got a bauble, and you've got holly leaf. You're thinking, oh, that must be it. For 16, no, it's not. It's not at all. Because then you're also going to get in here another set of stencils. This one again brings you your large 8.5 by 8.5. It's the raindrop swirl.
I have never seen that before.
Have you not?
No.
When was this on? I want to say, was this on?
So I remember all the
last week?
patterns and I've got all of them. I have not got that one.
Well, you might want to get this bag then.
I think that was come from America.
Do you?
Yes, because I don't think we've had this one.
It was, I'm sure we had it on, or we had it in another deal perhaps last week. But yeah, I'm like you, it was one of those
The original collection, I don't think this one was in.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
Well, there you go. You've got raindrop swirls. Could be like fish scales or mermaid tails.
Oh, yes.
Got a cute little daisy there as well. And you think to yourself, well, it can't be. There can't be any more.
No way.
This is what I mean. Boom!
Wow.
So you've got your spooky skies. Again, 3 stencils in that collection. Bats, and more bats. And then you think to yourself, it's getting boring now, isn't it? Think to yourself, can't be any more.
And now I'm genuinely really shocked that you keep bringing things out.
That is genuinely it there now.
Wow.
You've also got your trick or treat. So that is the pumpkins in hats. It is your spider webs. And then you've got your small icon as well there as well. But look, 3 stencils, 6 stencils, 9 stencils, 12 stencils, 15 stencils. Then you've got 2D embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, 3 more stencils, Sheena frame dies and sentiments, Sheena stamps, 16 quid. Just take that off me. That is incredible.
Wow.
Isn't that the value on is insane? I would say even if you're going to double up on any of those items, it's worth buying that bag, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That is ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous value. Yeah, I think you got what, 21 stencils? 21 stencils.
I think it was 21 stencils. I genuinely am shocked. Well, if you look at it should be 94 quid. That makes more sense.
Yes.
$119.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. That makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense. So snap it up before we realise that we've made a terrible, terrible mistake there. Good morning, Mary Shaw. It says, I've been watching but not able to chat. Hope you're all having a great day. We are. And Stacey says, I've just received my aqua marker bonus prize from the other week. I started with alcohol markers because of the blending ability. Now I'm going back to the aquas to play and have fun. We've got 45 minutes on the show, so Debbie will plough on. She'll bring you lots of inspiration and information. Any questions you want to ask, please do. Anything that you want to see, ask sooner rather than later, because if you ask sort of now, chances are we'll be able to help you. If you ask at 10 to 4, we probably won't be able to. So if you want to see anything, get you a question now. If not, Debbie's going to have a play. Absolutely have a play, yes, but definitely ask anything you want to see or ask. I get asked time and time again about stenciling glitter paste, or using glitter paste through stencils.
And some people find it a bit tricky, and some people find it super easy. And I think it's just to do with your techniques and how you do it, and not being so heavy-handed, and also having a bit of confidence, because actually mixed media, we need to grow people's confidence in mixed media, because it really is just about putting a piece of card and a ribbon on it. It's literally, but where we think of mixed media, it becomes a messy play. Stencils are super easy because they make it all very accessible. It makes us be professional crafters even when we're just beginners, and it makes us advanced crafters look even better, because it just makes us look like we can do and accomplish anything which we can. So I'm going to use that stencil that's in the kit, just because they're not open on the other side. I'm just going to bring in some other glitter paste. These glitter pastes are on the show as well. So I've got a Regal purple here, and I thought I'd mix them just because we've got both of them here. We would mix both of them. So I've got two glitter pastes here. We've got our Regal purple and our Starlight blue. Now we do a set of these. I think you'll still find them on the, they're either on the show. Oh, they are on the show.
They're on the show.
So we've got a set of spatulas. So you're getting different ones in there. Ben will show you them in a little while. But they are, this one is a flat-ended one, and you can get more on here, which is a good one to use. I don't have another one to hand. They've all seemed to have disappeared next to me. So you choose which one you like the most, but it really doesn't matter. And the whole idea of having these is to make sure you either spray the back of your stencil with our stick and spray, which is our repositionable glue, and it's not going to affect what's underneath, or like me, I've just put a little bit of tape on the back just to hold it into place. And I've just done it in one place because if need be, it acts as a hinge as well, so you then can drop it back in, you know it's going to go in the same place. Now let's start off with our first one. Let's just go in with that blue, and you'll see that what I want to do is go in with it. I'm not going to go in with the front of my knife, the top of my knife. I want to go in with the back of my knife and just take some of that paste. And you just take as little or as much as you want, but you put it onto one piece, and then you almost keep your knife quite flat. Now, depending on how much you want your thickness to be, depends on how long it's going to dry for as well. So we're literally just scraping that across, keeping it sort of flat. So we're taking some of it away, but we're also gonna just move it around because I want to get a sort of ombre effect coming through. And the reason I didn't put too much on is because I want to make sure that we don't have too much when we come to put our purple on. So we're just gonna take, and now I'm starting to scrape a bit more. Now don't be too hard. If you scrape with your knife this way instead of slanted, so that way, if you scrape across that, what it's likely to do is push underneath your stencil. And that's a lot of the questions that I do get asked, is why have I got sort of globules of the glitter coming out across? Now, you don't have to worry too much because I don't mind that, Ben. If it goes under a little bit and adds a little splodge, you've always got something you can put on there, whether it be a butterfly, a flower, a topper, a sentiment, so don't ever worry about that. Then I'm going to wipe that off because there's hardly any in there, but I don't want to transfer that blue into my purple. So now we're going to use our purple. So I have finished with my blue one, and then we're just going to do the same thing. So start on one end, take it across, right across there, and then we're literally just going to hover that in. And I'm doing it, you'll notice, on black cardstock because I want to show you how beautiful it looks. Now, if you wanted to go over the blue, let's say I just wanted a bit through there, you can absolutely put a little bit over the top because it will go over the top there. And then we're going to come in this side, and you can see they're just starting to mix a little bit there, which is absolutely fine.
Is there best cardstock for mixed media, asks Amelie.
So I am using black cardstock only because I wanted you to see how it looks on black. But what happens, and I'm noticing it on this one, is your card will warp a bit more because it's a wet medium. So what will happen is it will make your card buckle a little bit. Can you see how my card, like if I push it down, it's buckling? And that's because it's absorbing all your sort of wet glitter paste. I'm not worried about that, but you just have to be more careful as you're putting it through and don't drag it too much. You just want to do that smooth transition of your glitter paste throughout. So.
Also, question on the glitter paste. This is brilliant. It's what we want.
Yes,
Questions.
absolutely.
How long does the glitter paste take to dry? I haven't had the confidence to use it yet. That's from Natty.
Oh, okay, good question. Yes, so again, that depends on how much you use of the glitter paste. So if I put that on even thicker going through, it would take a good few hours to dry. Now, I would say if you put a thin layer on, it would take about an hour to be, oh, put them on the wrong one. It would take about an hour to be touch dry. But like anything, Ben, if you're going to do something like this, I would do it and leave it overnight, or leave it for a good few hours so it dries really well. But actually, if I went back to this in a couple of hours, it would be solidly dry.
Yeah.
And the great thing about glitter paste, so let's do the reveal and take that off. The great thing about the glitter paste, oh, ta-da!
Oh, that's amazing.
And actually, that's good because actually it's done here exactly what I was saying about. It was probably a bit too heavy-handed, that side. I am just going to pop that in some water that I've got beside me. That's the other thing, Ben. You want to absolutely make sure that you put it into water. So if I just move that up, in fact, I'll turn it round so Jamie can get a look on that a bit better. Here, can you see? It's got too much has gone through. So where you can be a bit heavy-handed, and then once I noticed that, I started to be lighter. And then look how that is all the way down there. It looks absolutely stunning. And it's like you've put crystals onto a cardstock.
Looks
and
even better from a distance, looking across the studio.
Yeah, how amazing is it?
Yeah.
It is so lovely. There's something very special about glitter paste. And you can see it doesn't make that much mess. So we've got it into one place. If you do get a bit on your mat, just to have a baby wipe or a cloth, just handy to mop it up. And then I've got a little bath here, which I didn't even ask Jake to run me.
He's so good, isn't he, eh?
He
Runs
is
bath for whoever he does.
Yeah, you absolutely, because this is a really thin layer that is on here, you want to give this a rub and you want to get all that glitter paste off. Because again, glitter paste is a glue.
Yeah.
So you don't want that to, and it will dry really hard. But I say hard, the glitter dries hard into it. But what you'll find is that let's make sure I don't spill any of that. What you'll find is that the glue is bendable and pliable. So if you put it onto things that you want to move around, let's say like material, little wash bag, maybe a denim bag, canvas, anything like that, it will mean that it will stay bendy and it won't come off. The glitter is absolutely brilliant. But that's all you have to do to clean them as well. So really good idea to just be able to clean them off like that. And look at that, no mess. We've got now it all cleared up and we've got our beautiful project here. We've done this before as well on a mirror, so you can do it on the centre of a mirror, so lots of different ways you can do it, but that is a beautiful stencil to have and just a really nice easy way to be able to apply glitter paste through that stencil.
I've got a couple of requests,
yes,
if we can.
Absolutely.
Can we do those, Johnny? Cool. So very quickly, the question from you, Rhonda. So those slide and stash trays you were talking about, they are, thank you, Rachel, for finding this out. They're 4.5 inch wide, 5 inch depth. Is that right? 4.5 by 5 inch by 3 inch. There you go. 4.5 by 5 by 3 inch. So those are those. The other questions that I had. So 2 about Gilding Flakes.
All right.
So Trudy's asked, she's basically said, I'd love to see Gilding Flakes.
Yeah.
Anita's saying, yeah, Gilding Flakes, is there any need to put a clear coat of something on top of those so they don't rub off?
Right.
But before you do Gilding Flakes, could you show Pat how to, or tell Pat how to run a stencil through the Gemini II to make it an embossed print? She says, I've got 2 different plate combinations written down in my book.
Oh, okay. Let me just find one. I think we've got a rubber embossing mat under here. Yep, there we go. Wanted to get a bigger one. And let me just find, I'm just going to go out of shot. So I'll go back to Ben and then because I know Jamie doesn't like having me go out of shot. I'm just going to find some cardstock to run through and we will do that straight away, yes.
Yeah. He doesn't like you going out of shot? Oh,
you're so naughty, Benjamin.
Hello, LDD from the farm near Philadelphia. Stunning, Debbie, you say. And you've also got a question as well. Would the water to clean the stencil need dish detergent, or is it literally just water when you clean the stencil?
I just put water.
Yeah.
Just water.
Okay.
That's all you need, yeah.
Cool.
It will clean it probably, well, say a bit better. There's nothing on my stencil at all. Yeah, so water. I think as long as you clean it straight away, it literally just falls off. So yeah, just water. Don't actually need anything else. But if you want to give it a thorough clean, sometimes when you're using pigment ink pads, it can stain a little bit. So that's good for warm, soapy water. But yeah, just water's absolutely fine. Right, I found what I need, so let's pop that to the side. I also want to show you how to do drops with your glued gel as well, because it's a brilliant one to do all your little drops. Now, I know we've brought out the Touch of Sparkle gems, but if you wanted to make additional gems, I'm going to show you just how to do those as well. So with your stenciling, what you're going to need, let me grab my plates, my platforms. So what you do need, and I'm going to move this out the way because I'm going to end up putting my arm in there.
Yeah.
So let's pop that right over there. So you've got your embossing mat that comes with your Gemini, so you'll all have an embossing mat. And then we're going to use our base cutting, and we're going to put our plastic shim on as well. So both of those on the bottom. Then we're going to place our stencil down and our cardstock over the top upside down. So I know a lot of people think this is not right, but what we want to do is we want to push then that design through to our embossing mat. So we're going to place our embossing mat then down onto the top. We're going to take out our magnetic shim and pop in our top plate. So that's all you need. Now, some people, I know Leanne likes to put in the metal shim.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it needs the metal shim. I think that's too much pressure. But if you've got a machine that you feel like needs an extra shim, then you can put in your magnetic shim. I would put in a paper shim to start with if that's what you wanted to do. But this works for me every single time, and it's worked on whatever machine that I've put it through on. It's just like embossing a die. So whatever your platform is to emboss a die on any machine, that's how you would do it.
Yeah.
So I can hear there's no way an extra shim would be needed on that. So I'm going to take it off so you know exactly what I've done. So we've got our top cutting plate, then our rubber mat, then you've got your cardstock on top of your stencil, and then you've got your plastic shim and your cutting mat. And then if I turn this over, Ben, look at this.
Marvellous, that.
I mean, that is incredible, isn't it? That you can get that level of embossing through actually something that is super thin. And that is the power of the Gemini, because you get that beautiful embossing. Yeah. And you can do that with any of your stencils, which means that bag that Ben was showing you, those 21 stencils, you've now got 21 embossing folders as well.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it, that they double up like that? Yeah, so just quickly, as I know we're going to look at the Zen Garden collection, the Gilding Flakes. So Trudy just said, I would love to see some Gilding Flakes. And I love the question from Stacey. Says, is there any way to actually use Gilding Flakes without making a mess? I think it's like a proviso of that you use Gilding Flakes, there's going to be a mess of sorts, isn't there? You can't do that not messily.
No, so years ago when I had Gilding Flakes, and bearing in mind years ago, Ben, you could only buy gold and silver,
yeah.
That was it, or bronze. You couldn't get any coloured Gilding Flakes. So the fact that we've come in now to a time where we've got so many beautiful colours of Gilding Flakes, we're going to be using that in the next demo, the Gilding Flakes. But what I used to do is have a big tub, because we're always aware that when you start taking them out of the tub, they go everywhere. But actually, if you just get maybe a plastic tub, Tupperware tub, one of the Chinese disposable tubs, decant some of it into there. You don't have to put the whole tub in because you've got a lot. You need in fact, I would say a good tub to use is an ice cream tub.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
So when you finish your ice cream, just make sure it is properly dry.
So basically, eat a lot of takeaways, eat a lot of ice cream.
Eat a lot of ice cream. Oh, heaven, heaven, heaven. And then get messy with your Gilding Flakes. But by having it in a bigger tub, you can then take your whatever you've glued to your tub, and you can actually just sprinkle it on from your tub and rub it into your tub. And as long as there's no winds, or you're not breathing too heavily, or you're not going to sneeze, or you've got no air conditioning on, it'll all stay in that big tub.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing is, yes, it can be less messy if you use a big tub. Yes,
Okay.
and let me just show you those dewdrops as well, because I do this at home all the time. I've just got the clear one because it's the only one on the side. You are getting 3 different colours in your one. But what I love about these is the fact that if you want a really big dewdrop, oh, that was going to happen, wasn't it? I'm going to have a blockage. What is it with blockages today? So let's just play. I need my glasses on. Where are they? I'd never be able to see where that pin goes if I haven't got my glasses on. So I'm just going to make sure, there we go, just unblock that one, pop that one back in. All right, so if you want one that's really big, there we go, look at that. So you've got a really big gem there.
And that will dry set like that, right? It won't...
So, no, it will dry like that. So you can flatten that down a little bit, so you've got little pieces coming round, so yes. And then you can literally go in with whatever size drops you need.
Yeah.
And the best thing about this is if you do this on acetate, it will stay on the acetate. Look how small these little drops are. So really tiny little drops or bigger drops. Once they're dry, you want to just leave those to dry, and then when you need them, you just peel them off, literally. So it's a really good medium, and you've got 3 different colours in that set as well. So that's a really, really good one to have, that one. Love that.
Just to very quickly go back to Gilding Flakes again for Trudy.
Yep.
When we put those down, what's the best glue to lay the Gilding Flakes down onto?
So we are going to do it in the next demo.
Oh, we are?
Yes, so I'm doing Gilding Flakes in the next demo. So when we go through, I'm going to use the one from the Trends collection, but I'm going to use it with the embossing folder that you've got in that first bundle, and the die in there. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways because, yeah, Gilding Flakes are absolutely incredible.
So, Mixed Media Starter Kit, very, very popular. The Technique Bag, very popular. Zen Garden was the last of the Colour Trends collections that we did. And this is brilliant, like true mixed media here, and the fact that you get a little bit of everything. And the deal is incredible. So it was £67, $95.35. £28 or $40 is what you are going to be paying today, and it's all of the consumable elements from Zen Garden here. Everything as far as the colours are concerned with the different things that you get are exclusive to this particular bundle. So you've got your Mountain Blue Duet ink pad, reactive hybrid water-based ink pad, comes in the teardrop style, so you're getting that included in there, only within this bundle. I don't know if I've got all of the bits and pieces in here. Oh yes, I have. You're then going to get the Japanese Maple. That's one of our beautiful shimmer ink pads. So you're going to lay down that beautiful colour, and then you've also got that silver shimmer that comes through as well. Cherry Blossom Shimmer Spray. So again, super fun to have that. I haven't actually got that available in my little box here, but you've got that beautiful colour of Shimmer Spray Cherry Blossom. You've then got your Garden Majesty Tricolour Aqua Pen. So again here, 1 pen, but those 3 colours there for you. Obviously activate that with your water so you can draw out the colour, get all of the different shades of the 3 colours that you've got within that pen, and of course mix and match those up if you want to be able to do that. Tricolour Brush Pen. So this is again alcohol marker, but it's got that beautiful brush nib on it, and you're getting the 3 colours within that set. The 3 colours you have got are your, he says, looking for them, Lily Pad, Reflection and Cool Water. Then you've got a set of your beautiful chunky glitter paste, that Lily Pond. So again, if you're going to be using your stencils here, run that through to create that really cool effect. Those big pieces of chunky glitter are going to give you a lot of shine, a lot of sparkle, but also you know, that glitter is still going to stay stuck for you as well. Then you've got your glitter paste in there too, so that is the beautiful Water Lily, so that's sort of like your standard glitter paste if you like. I mean, nothing standard about that, and you see again that lay down, that sparkle that you're going to be able to achieve from that 50ml tub. Down the bottom is glitter. So we're getting a big tub of glitter there. It's that beautiful lotus flower colour, but again, you've got that sparkle, that iridescence of sparkle going through there too. Then you've got your Gilding Flakes, which we're going to have a look at with Debbie in just a second. So your pretty pink Gilding Flakes. And then all of these other added extras. So you've got the paint marker in here. This one is in that beautiful blush. Again, one of our beautiful oil-based pens. So these have got going to give you that beautiful high shine, highly reflective, and will pretty much take down onto anything you want to pop that onto. Then you have got your glitter glue. So as Debbie was showing you a few moments ago, it's silly to think, isn't it, that if you do ever run out of glue, you can use that to stick if you want, but it's going to allow you to create some really cool embellishments on your project in that beautiful willow colour. Then we give you all of your kind of extras, if you like. So a big tub of sequins there in the jasmine colour. You're also going to receive the pearls, those beautiful blossom drops, and then last but by no means least, you've got your Pearl Breeze gems in there as well. So all of that is included. 28 quid or 40 bucks if you're platinum, which again is huge value for money. It's almost like, again, if you want to try, I know we've got the proper starter mixed media kit, but that's almost a starter price for a full collection, isn't it, really? You get a little bit of everything, get to try watercolouring, get to try alcohol colouring, get to try glitter paste, get to try the different ink pads that we've got in there, get to try using Gilding Flakes. It's a brilliant set to go for. And again, if you're someone who bought the Zen Garden originally and you loved it, then it's another good opportunity to pick up anything that you've run out of. Love the glossy highlights, which I've just tried for the first time recently, says Stacey. I get many compliments on my cards when I use it. We're going to have a look at the Gilding Flakes from this collection with Debbie now. We've got about 20 minutes or so left on the show, so I would say if there's anything that you want to see particularly, now is the time to shout up. But let's get to it. Gilding Flakes, Debbie.
Yeah, absolutely. So there is so many different things that you can use to apply Gilding Flakes. Now I'm just using some red liner tape and I'm going round the edges of my piece of card. So I've cut my piece of card 4x6. And I'm just going round the edges. I'm overlapping on the base, and the good thing to do with these ones is to go over your corner edges. Makes them a little bit thicker, but I'm not going to worry about that. And then all you're going to do is take off the ends here, like so, and then you can put the rest of it down. So let me just take this last bit off. There we go. And then just use this to go on the sides, like so. And that's just going to go all the way down to the edge. Trim that one off. So nice and easy. Now your red liner tape is a brilliant medium because it is so strong.
Yeah.
And I want this to be strong. I don't want it glue either because you can put glue on, but I will show you why in a minute. So first of all, we're just going to see how this looks edging. So it's a really nice way to create a frame around whatever you're wanting to do. And then all you're going to do is, now what I've done here, Ben, as well, your anti-static bag is really good. So I've just got a scrap piece of cardstock and put it onto here.
Okay.
That means it'll help when I'm decanting it back into the bottle. Also, your nails, you can put this over your nails. So anything you're covering with it, that will all help when you're putting it onto there. So all we're going to do is literally take this and just go around the edges.
So if you wanted, if you didn't have the red liner tape, you could use your tape pen as well, I guess.
You could use your tape pen, absolutely would work.
You're more accurate with the red liner tape, aren't you?
So the red liner is strong and you are definitely more accurate, yes. But there is a reason I want to use it and I'll show you in a second. So we're just going to make sure we've got enough on there, and there you go. It doesn't see, it's not sticking anywhere now because you've used your bag. So your anti-static bag is really good for lots of different places. You could even put it into your lid and then it will stop it going into your lid. It will make sure it doesn't all float out afterwards. So it's really, really good. Now I don't also have a blender, so I've just got one of these little sponges. The back of them is like the texture of the sponges. So use the back of it just to burnish it down. So we're just going round, giving that a good rub in and making sure it's covering all of your tape.
You can tell you're an expert on this as well because you used far less Gilding Flakes than I think anyone would have ever expected, certainly me. The temptation is to open the tub and just pile it all on, isn't it? But you need just a really small amount.
Yeah, and actually I was thinking I'd probably use too much anyway.
Oh, did you?
So let's just pop that there. And that's what I mean by just that puff of wind and then it goes everywhere. But your anti-static bag is really good. And then all we're going to do is take this. I'm actually going to use my anti-static bag to put all of those onto there. And then that will all just go back. Well, my heater's on there. I'm thinking, why is it blowing? But it's blowing because of the heater. So let's just pop that on like that. I'm just going to put that to the side for the time being. Pop the lid on so that doesn't go everywhere else. And then let me just grab a piece of kitchen towel just to take all of these away. It's really blowy in here today, and I think what's happening, I think the vents where it's windy.
Oh yeah, blame the vents.
Yeah, it's literally because look, it's all black. It's black. Can you see it all going in the air?
Yeah, it's like Crystal Maze. Stop the fence, please.
Right, so let's take all those ones off. Now, the reason I wanted to do that first is because, oh, it's literally, look, can you see it? There we go.
There you go.
There we go. I'm going to use our embossing folder. So that's now going to go inside. I just want to make sure I've got it the right way, that way. And I always say, just in case any new people are watching, when you've got a 3D embossing folder or 2D, if you run your hands over both sides at the same time, one is completely risen and one is flat. So you'll feel the indentation in it. The indentation is always the front, because then we're pushing up into. So I'm going to emboss this while it's got that edge on it.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I didn't want to do it afterwards is because you emboss detail, it's harder then to put your tape on
down,
because
yeah.
it's all bumpy. So with a 2D embossing folder, a 3D embossing folder, you need a different platform. So we need our plastic shim and our magnetic. Pop your card on top and then your top plate on top of that, and then you run that through. So, and now that's going to emboss, but it's also going to emboss the outside edge, but give us, I'm still floating about all the bits, it's still going to give you that beautiful outer edge, but give you now something different. So let's take that one off. Look at that.
Brilliant, look at that.
How amazing is that? So we now have an embossed edged image with that amazing embossing round there. So that's a really simple way of doing that one. Now let's have a look at, I'm going to do the die cut. So this one is your die that comes with this folder. So I thought, well actually, let's show you how you can gild your die cuts. So we're just going to take a piece of card. Actually, I've got my Gemini up here, so let's just grab my Gemini. He's poking out his tongue all day. And we're just going to place that through there, like so. So nice and quick, so let's just take that one in and out. And then I'm going to bring in our glue. So you will find our glue, I'm sure there's glue packs on it, which is our liquid glue. This one has been specifically done to work with your Gilding Flakes. So let's just take that one out. And then we're going to glue that. Now, this is where your glass mat comes into its own, because it takes all your messy stuff, but also you can dab your glue into it as well. So what we're going to do, this is like the glue we were telling you about the gem glue. If I put this on my mat, just put a little bit like that, you can see it's a little bit bluer. So it means that I can then go in and just place my die cut all over.
Yeah.
Like so. Just making sure we've got no excess. And then on the other side. And then what you want to do is you want to let that dry a little bit. So all we're going to do is pop that to the side just for a few seconds. And then while this is still wet, you can, and this is probably good to do if you've got a lot of different ones to do.
Yeah.
But we're going to take that up straight away because I don't want no sticky residue on my mat. I don't want to get told off by Sarah coming in tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you'll hear about that. She's in tomorrow, everyone.
Mat, yes.
First 2 shows.
She is, yes.
New
Got
launch
a new
tomorrow.
launch tomorrow, yes. Which is very, very nice.
Apparently she's chatting to producer Johnny about it now.
Oh,
Getting
nice.
very excited on the phone.
Very nice. Yeah, I bet she's very excited. So let's just take that. So it's given me an opportunity just to clear up while that's evaporating. Because what we want to do is our glue to evaporate and become sticky. So I'm just going to knock that in. And what I mean by that is just tapping it down so there's no, so I can see there we've got a little bubble going on. So you want to stop that. You don't want any of those little bubbles. There's one there as well. You can afterwards, Ben, you can always go in with your gild, with your pokey tool.
Yeah.
And even when it's gilded, you can sort of burst those bubbles if you like. So yeah, but it's better to do it beforehand. And then we're going to do the same thing. So let's bring this piece of card back in. And then this time we're going to add our gilding flakes over the top. I've put them down somewhere. There they are.
Just whilst you're adding those as well, a question from Catherine, who says, I tried gilding flakes on glass.
On glass,
but ended up with a slightly cracked effect, then tried to seal it with dishwasher safe Mod Podge and it looked even worse.
So
I used lots of flakes. What did I do wrong?
I think you possibly didn't let your glue dry enough.
Right.
I think your glue was probably too wet, which is my worry with this. This is why I'm just trying to leave it a little bit longer, because if your glue's too wet, all it's going to do is smudge it and smoosh it, and it just doesn't give a nice effect. So you definitely want to make sure that it's become sticky. So this is quite sticky now. So I'm going to literally just pop that inside there, like so. And then, we don't need all of that at all. I'm going to leave that on there and we're going to just use that sponge which I had. Where's my sponge? There it is, right in front of me. And just very lightly just burnish this in. Oh, we've got a little bit where my fingers were, but you'll excuse me for that. You can always go back in afterwards. But yeah, this has gone lovely. Because if your glue's not dried, then it's not going to look nice because it will just look like a smudgy mess. Like so. And that will give you, I mean, I've done that really quickly, but so you'll forgive me for that. And where I was holding that, I've missed that bit as well. But let me just bring those to the side and then show you. Once this is dry, so I'm not going to do too much to this, Ben, but once this is dry, then you can go in with your pokey tool and you can then go into all the bits that it's caught hold of.
I've got you, yeah.
So you'll get a much clearer image coming round, and then you can also go in with a bit more glue onto here, put some gilding flakes, but you'll just tidy it up for that to look like an absolute beautiful butterfly. But it's a really nice way just to be able to get your die cuts now and your edge around to be able to use those gilding flakes.
That's brilliant. And obviously Zen Garden, I'm having a look at there, but if you like the look of the embossing folder with that die, of course, in there as well, that is the set that you've got within your starter kit. So, as I say, it's kind of take your pick really today, because the Zen Garden collection that you've got with all of the elements that I showed you a few moments ago, it's basically priced at a starter kit kind of price, that, isn't it? And you get tricolour pens, tricolour aqua pens, you get glitter paste, you get your chunky glitter paste, you get glitter, you get your gilding flakes in there, you're going to get all of your different embellishments as far as sequins and pearls and beads are concerned. You've got ink pads in there as well. It's a really, really comprehensive set. And yeah, for £67 or 96 bucks, which is what the original price was, I could imagine you to sort of say, well, actually, I want to try mixed media. I don't really want to pay that price. But for £28 or 40 bucks today, I think that's a really great opportunity to try a little bit of everything. So you've got that option. But of course, if you want to be able to take home the embossing folder that Debbie was just using with a whole host of mixed media goodies, you've got that option. You've also got a mixed media technique goodie bag option, which has been flying. I'm not surprised to learn that this has been flying either, because the value for money is absolutely off the chart. Look, so you're going to receive 2 items that you will pay for. So this is the Lost in the Music. So it's the Dancing Couple stamp from Sheena's Day of the Dead collection. You pay for that one. And then you've also got the Sheena Bold Florals. That is the Art Nouveau frame. As I say, it takes me back to, I mean, not that I was around then, I'm making myself sound very old here. It takes me back to the days of the silent movies, which of course I wasn't around for. You know, the frame they used to have when they used to come up with all the speech on and stuff. Anyway, that's the frame that you get with sentiments including hello, so you, thankful, thinking and of. Those 2 items is the value of your bag, the £16 or 24 bucks. Everything else, free. Stencils. So you've got your 3 floral stencils there, which are 5.5 by 5, sorry, 5 by 5 in size. They're free. You're then going to get 2 of our embossing folders, the partial embossing folders that we did. So these will give you a 3D emboss, 6 by 4 in size. And as you can see on the front of the packaging there, this one is that birthday cake, and it leaves a little space at the bottom for you to be able to pop in your own sentiment. So in this case, we've popped happy birthday. Also for free in the bag, one of our illustrated embossing folders. So that is a 2D folder, the Floral Meadow. You're getting that for absolutely nothing. The second of the 3D partial embossing folders you're going to receive. So you get that beautiful 3D emboss of the champagne bottle popping its cork. You get the chinking glasses, and then you've got the space where that Celebrate is in the front of the packaging. You can pop your own sentiment in there. That's free. Also for free, you're getting a set of stencils. So this is the 3-piece stencil set, which is called White Christmas. Flip that around, you will see that you get a stencil with that sort of wintry scene. You've got your big snowflake, and then you've got your Christmas tree. That's free. Also for free, you're going to get the Cozy Christmas. So same again here. These stencils are 7.5 by 7.5 inches in size. If I flip that around, you can see you're going to get the 3 different designs there. So you've got the Christmas bell, if you like, your Christmas ornament, or your bauble, as we call it over here in the UK, and then you've got your sprig of holly as well. This is all 16 quid. Even producer Johnny can't believe it. I can hear him in me going, I can't believe this. You're then going to get the Raindrop Swaddles. You may not have seen this before. And it's a really lovely set because it's got the kind of, raindrops or mermaid scales or fish scales, if you wanted it to be, on the larger folder. Then you've got the strip border here as well. And then that beautiful daisy icon, which I think is really, really cute. Largest die size there is 8.5 by 8.5. That's free. Still going. Let me take you to Halloween, back this October by popular demand. Spooky Skies. So that again is one of those sets where we give you the 8.5 by 8.5 background, which is the bat. It's a background. If you just heard a trickling noise in the background there, that was Debbie pouring the water from her stencil tray into a cup, not what you thought it was.
Sorry, was my mic on? I thought I'll clear up my tray. So
it's a good job you didn't go, ah. Sorry, before I was rudely interrupted there. I obviously didn't hear that, but the guys in the gallery were laughing because they heard it through Debbie's mic. Thankfully, I didn't hear that. Anyway, still going, you've got the bats. You have got the bats, and you've got the more bats. So background, icon, and border. And children. And then finally, we got to just to the end of the show, and it's falling apart. You're going to get the trick or treat. So this is the 8.5 by 8.5 main stencil with the pumpkins with hats on. Then you're also going to get the icon, and then you're also going to get the little stencil set of borders as well. Sorry, I'm stretching down now. There you go. So all of that is included in your bag for £16 or 24 bucks. Should be $93.89 or $119.61. You, friends, are welcome to grab that at that price. Before we disappear, just wanted to also show you shimmer sprays. Details coming up for you here. 5 you're going to get in total. These are just absolutely jam-packed full of super shimmer. So they are going to give you a beautiful colour and a beautiful shimmer on top as well. Give these a little bit of a roll around in your hands to wake them up, a little bit of a shake as well. There's that ball bearing in there to mix up the colour and mix up the shimmer in there too. What is worth doing if you have got the ability to do it, and if it's in stock, is get the care kits. I think they were up until recently available, because what you'll find, because these are so jam-packed full of shimmer, these will clog, the nozzles will clog eventually. But if you've got the spare bottles, and they are in stock, and the spare sprays, and also the little funnel as well, it's going to help you always keep your spray nozzle clean. So Royal Velvet, Sunset Bronze. This is a beauty, this one. The Golden Sunflower. Summer Meadow. Happy you're blessed. And then lastly, Deep Seashell Pink. All 5 of those for a brilliant price today of £15.20 or $20. Jump in and grab those. Should be $29.95 or $39.83. We are just about done. What a show. I feel physically shattered after that. I think it was the 60-minute deals that have taken it out of me. It's been so busy. I think going from like the to the But thankfully, we've got an hour off to recuperate now because we're going to come back very shortly with Launch Party. What are you planning on showing us on Launch Party, Debbie?
So we're going to do some more Easter. We're also going to be doing some of those beautiful frame dies. It's the first time that I've been able to get my hands on them because they're absolutely gorgeous. So yes, we're going to be showing those as well. And we're going to go back to some of that touch of sparkle as well. So I thought I'd make a nice wedding card.
Thank you so much, everybody, for all of the comments. I've got to tell you something, it's made me laugh a little bit. So we've had lovely Jan on the show just now, and I've also just had a message from Superstar Susie saying, "Hi, Susie with you tonight." And then Rachel's jumped in and gone, oh, Jan's jumped in and gone, "Are you early?" And Susie's gone, "Oh no, time change."
Oh no, Susie!
Oh no. Well, Susie, it's lovely to have you with us. You're very, very early. Go and have a cup of tea, get yourself some breakfast, and come back in an hour's time. Susie, you get a big tick from Big Pot, producer Johnny, for being on time.
She's following my lead, see?
Exactly right. She's certainly not following my lead. We'll be back in about an hour and 5 minutes. Until then, check out your baskets. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.